not much going on, so go ahead.
Governor, good morning. There's a lot of interest in your record in the past few weeks, and I want to give you a chance to talk about two issues that are coming to scrutiny. The first is the aftermath of the George Floyd killing. And I'm wondering if, in hindsight, if there's anything you would have done differently, particularly taking a look at the timing of the National Guard response. And on another matter, I'm wondering if there's anything you think your administration could have done to identify and prevent the fraud that led to the beatings our youth were.
Yeah, first of all, this is, I'll make note of it. I think the attention coming around this issue and the decision that is one person's decision, Vice President Harris, is because of the work that these legislators did, because of the things that are happening in Minnesota, because of the responses on how we work together. As they look at individual items, they're going to make the determination how they did that. When you're serving in the moment on these things, I think on anything you go back and look, decisions were made in a situation that is what it is, and I simply believe that we tried to do the best we can in each of those. As far as the Feeding Our Future, I think what you're seeing this is if you commit fraud in Minnesota, you are going to be caught and you are going to go to prison. It's that simple. And I think we've talked about the things that have been implemented over the years prior to these things about reinvesting in these agencies, especially around things like general counsel. Those were stripped out of a lot of places, and inspector generals, if you will, to be in there. So I think those things will go in place. We know what they are. People will make their decisions. I have a record in Minnesota that's extensive, and I think people take a look at that. They will make their decision on what they think is best for them.
If you are on the ticket, what kind of sets you apart from the other
You know, I said I'm not interviewing for anything. I'm just am who I am and put it out there. I think this is going to be really important that the best decision and the best for the vice president to make that. So the one thing is that I'm incredibly proud of all the folks who are out there. And I'm just going to say this, yes, I'm a bit biased on the place. I'm the chair of the Democratic Governors Association, and Democratic governors have implemented the Biden-Harris administration in a way that has improved lives. And so I think there's just that's a decision that needs to be made by the vice president, and she will make it on what she sees. And I am who I am. No, and I'm not going to talk on the specifics on that. I think you see things that are out there, and it's. I will just say this. I don't know if every high school geography teacher expects to be in this position at some point, but it is very strange to be running on my treadmill and have people talking about the things that are there, and I scream back, "This guy is too old. I'm running my butt off here on the treadmill." So no, just going along. I want to see that person, first and foremost, who is compatible with whatever the vice president wants. Whatever she wants is it in this moment. And just to be candid, to put a ticket together that wins in November and continues to implement the policies that we've seen out of this administration, investing in children, taking climate change seriously, working as true partners with states, because I've seen what happens when you have a president who doesn't value partnerships and one who does. And this is all whatever makes soon-to-be President Harris the most effective candidate and most effective president. That's what they need to see, and that will be up to her, whatever she needs. Yes? Yeah, look, first and foremost, this is really, really good news. I want to be very careful because I've not seen confirmation from it. I've not heard that come out of the White House, but having Mr. Whalen and of course a reporter amongst all of you, this has been something weighing on everyone's mind. At this point in time, not to get ahead and certainly don't want to say anything compromised, this is good news. This is really good news. I would just leave it when someone tells you who they are, believe them. No, I'm not saying anything further. Just like I said, I think the Minnesotans and communities, mayors like Mayor Bussey, legislators, have put Minnesota on the map for policies that are improving people's lives. And I recognize that I'm being looked at because of the body of work that includes a whole lot of people. Well, none of that is true, and that has been fact-checked. None of it is true, and it's been fact-checked numerous times, and every single fact check shows that's false. But that's not surprising. Again, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. Well, thank you all, and thank you to Bloomington and to the legislators for making Minnesota a little bit safer today. Thank you.